I know there are Singaporeans who want the PAP to continue governing, but also hope to have alternative voices in Parliament. I understand these sentiments. In successive elections, the number of opposition MPs has grown steadily. In the last election, the number almost doubled. The opposition is here to stay. I too believe there is a role for a constructive and responsible opposition in our system of democracy. But I would like to make a personal appeal to you, not just as the Secretary General of the PAP, but also as your Prime Minister. After the dust from the campaign settles, the contest will not be the PAP versus the opposition. It will be Singapore versus the world, a turbulent world with a multitude of external challenges and threats. If the PAP again wins your mandate, my foremost responsibility will be to work with my team to unite Singaporeans, protect our livelihoods, and secure our future. I will not gamble with your lives, your jobs, or your well-being.
The second way in which we work for Singapore is in Parliament. The Workers' Party speaks on critical topics, asking probing parliamentary questions, and proposes important motions. We rely on facts and figures that are researched by our MPs and our Workers' Party research team. We ask tough questions. More importantly than being tough, our questions are appropriate and necessary because they reflect the concerns of ordinary Singaporeans. You know that PAP MPs do not question the government on all matters you would like them to. When we vote in Parliament, we do not need to toe the PAP's line. We oppose measures that we believe are not in the national interest. But when it is right to do so, we support government bills and even constitutional amendments. Let me recount one example of how the Workers' Party works in Parliament. In March 2023, the government proposed an amendment to the Constitution. On that day, however, several PAP MPs were absent from Parliament House. If not for the Workers' Party MPs, the PAP government would not have had enough votes to get the constitutional amendment passed that day. But we were there. We voted for the amendment and it passed. The Workers' Party is there in Parliament working for you when it counts.
Unlike before, many of the PAP's new candidates are now from the civil service or the military. A lot of them will be parachuted into Parliament alongside ministers in safe GRCs. Do you want a Parliament made up of a small group of elites that engages in groupthink? Will that be enough to help us chart our way through the challenges that we are about to face? What we need is a more balanced Parliament that represents the diverse views of Singaporeans. We need more loyal opposition that proposes constructive alternative policies. We need more loyal opposition that speaks up for you. We need more loyal opposition that helps the government find the best way forward for Singapore. PSP's NCMPs have played that role in the 14th Parliament. The PSP is ready to play that role as elected MPs in the 15th Parliament.
Let me start with the first proposal, how we are going to lower the cost of living. We are going to do this in three ways. 1, reduce the GST back to 7% or even 5% and scrape it for everyday essentials. This means that more money stays in your pocket so that you live more and stress less. 2, make homes affordable for all with our highly praised non-open market scheme for BTO flats that cuts out land costs so that you can own a home without sinking into the debt trap. And 3, lower your medical expenses so that you can focus on living a healthy life without the constant worry of hospital bills. The other proposal on how we are going to have Singaporeans thrive is, as I mentioned, to protect jobs and empower Singaporeans. We'll go about this by 1. Prioritizing Singaporeans and reducing the influx of foreign PMETs so as to ensure job security and wider opportunities. 2. Introducing a minimum wage act where every Singaporean will earn a wage that reflects the true cost of living. And 3. Providing support to reduce mental health problems due to the overpopulation and the high cost of living. The aim is to improve your quality of life.